I'm here in my kitchen at the Diva Mansion, and lucky me, and therefore you out there, I'm with the lovely Angie Brown.
Hello, with a glass of red wine in hand at Katherine's lovely home. But we've been friends for over 20 years, sweetie. Over 20. We've known each other for a long time.
I tell you what, Angie's been having photos done by Max, and I've been upstairs learning a song that I've got to record later, and I've come down and Angie Brown is in full kitchen diva mode.
Yeah, green goddess. I cleaned up Katherine's kitchen, but then I've got that whole cleaning thing in my system. I used to be a waitress and the whole prep thing. 80s, mid-80s, early 90s, I was a waitress, and I used to do a little bit of commis chefing and prep chefing, or whatever they call it.
Didn't you used to make sandwiches when I met you when you were Singers?
That's right, I was a trolley dolly. I'm really proud of that all that time. So it's about speed, agility, you know, cook the bacon, cut up the chicken, but don't take your finger off, that kind of thing. Butter the bread, boil up the eggs, mash up the eggs with the egg mayonnaise.
Angie, you need your own YouTube channel. Teach people how to actually get things done in the house. Honestly, I'd watch it.
Oh, bless you. It's about, it's classic multitasking. That's all it is. Because if you work in a restaurant, you've got a chef, and the chef is constantly shouting because you've got to get the meals out. You've got to, as long as they got that glass of wine, glass of prosecco. And
so were you in there? Did you have to go? Yes, chef.
Definitely, it was always going brown. I was like, yes, chef. I'd get into character because I've been trained as an actress to just get into character and do what he says, and that means the punters are in, so get the salads out, get the menus to them, let them choose at least get their first course out, and their choice of wine or drink, their tipple of the night. And then normally when people have the tipple and they've had some bread and the salad or their antipasto, whatever their starter is, they're normally chilled at that point. And it doesn't matter if the main course takes 20 minutes to come out because they're happy.
I used to be a waitress as well in Brighton. Yes, it actually kept me quite slim. I'm all the running around trying to get everybody's food out.
The tips.
Well, that's where I've learned how to do maths really, because I was useless at school. Because I learned how to work out what 10% was, so I could get my tip.
Listen, I had a breast full of money, sweetie. Oof. It was boiling over like Nell Gwynn style because, I think that people like charm and they like warmth, and they always tip you really handsomely if they enjoyed your company and you were their waitress. And if your table is lively, not loud, not too loud that you're spoiling everybody else's night, but if your table are having that real belly laugh and that real throw your head back, and then, and I had a lot of famous people actually, like Judith Chalmers and Timothy West, and various people used to come and sit at my table because they knew they were in for a good time.
Well, your restaurant sounds posher than my restaurant. My restaurant was a seafront place where people who were on coach trips from Wales and the north of England and whatnot would come along and have pizzas, fish and chips and things like that. And a man once asked me, excuse me, love, what's gattox? So there you go.
But
I told him I think it's a sort of a kick.
Well, you see, that's waiters. Sometimes waiters and waitresses can have that edge of snobism about them. But
I wasn't snobby. Sorry, I just want to clarify. I wasn't. I was very polite.
You were polite to him
at the time, and we don't all know everything, and how can we?
No. Well, someone told me what I was going around saying. Rioja. I went round Rioja. Someone said, no, it was Rioja. I was like, Rioja? It looks like Rioja, man.
No, I actually appreciate being corrected.
I do, because especially French words, like the boys, they've got these, we went to Lidl's and we got these this copy of Kellogg's Crave cereal. They're called nougat pillows. Oh. And of course, in French, you don't do the
nougat.
Yeah, let's say nougat, and I'm like, boys, it's not nougat, it's nougat. Yeah. So if nobody told us, we wouldn't know, would we?
So why have you got fake Crave? I mean, I think real Crave's bad enough. It makes my boys go mad.
Because in Lidl's, they're going to sell the sort of sort of generic version of a Kellogg's.
Max won't go to Lidl. Can you tell Max via the podcast why he should go?
Love. I went to Lidl's like maybe 2 days ago and I bought a nice bit of shoulder of pork, 2 or 3 bits of chicken. The chicken's got the parsley and the garlic already on it. Large chicken, only about $4.50. It might be Chernobyl, but you know, it's really good value for money. So I thought, this is like about 160, maybe even £180 worth of shopping. I mean, the shopping was the trolley was full, and then people were like, no one queued behind me because I was still lumbering it on yeah, and then the guy started checking the stuff out and I was still lumbering it on. Why? Because it was half term. And Cuba's coming up to 11 and Charlie's 7. And Cuba's got a really healthy appetite. So it's either bring them shopping with you or get it all in before half term. And then when I got to the end, I said, it's 180. Yeah, in Sainsbury's it would be that. It wasn't even 150.
Oh my goodness. So what did you spend the 30 quid on and saved?
Wow, I went to Boots. No, I went to Boots, babe, and I bought some well-woman stuff, you know, like the over 50s, you know, vitamins to try and haul it all back in, sweetie. You know?
I just use string.
String and dental
floss. Sellotape.
Yeah. No, I did. I treated myself to some vitamins and I went in there, and plus, you know, between us, just between us, I always get some black mascara, because when the greys are coming through, you got to just tidy it up before a gig, babe. You got to tidy it up because I can't always see my colourist lady. You've got to do it every 2 weeks, yeah, minimum. You can't do it any more than that because the chemicals are too harsh.
Okay.
So by the sort of like a week and a half, the greys are coming through. I've been in Boots and I've got the number 7 and I'm daubing it on, sweetie. Daubing.
My God, you need to start this YouTube
channel,
blog, Angie's Tips.
Well, you know, on my Facebook page, so look me up on Facebook.
Beauty tips, cleaning tips.
I've got Cook It Down
tips.
Cook It Down with Angie Brown. Cook It Down with Angie Brown, and then the boys they love it because then they get involved with cookery. Yeah. And then we normally record it and then we put it out on Facebook. So it's quite good. It's got a little following.
So we can look this up, can we? Cook It Down with Angie
but it's
Brown.
Only a small amount of time in the summertime because
so it's
normally
not regular. It's just
no.
It's just when you feel like it.
Yeah, well, see, Jay, my partner for 10 years, he has to be working in a production and he enjoys cooking. Now,
I've seen.
I can only cook if I'm getting paid for it, sister.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, I've got to be paid.
To Jay, plants as well. He's really good at gardening, isn't he? I saw something on Facebook. He grew up in a hotel, so he's had like the chefs teaching him a lot about cookery, and then his grandfather was a royal gardener, so he learnt a lot, you know, down in the Cotswolds. He learnt a lot about the, you know, gardening for Prince Charles and people like this. Yeah, his grandfather was a royal gardener. Wow.
So he's excellent.
Well, I didn't know that.
I know.
Well, how very lovely of you to share so many helpful tips.
Yeah, he'd be in these royal gardens as a little toddler, getting first-hand experience from his grandfather.
Well, I think we need to align his gardening blog with your cooking blog.
Really, those rhododendrons that you see outside of Tewkesbury, baby, those are his.
Oh my God.
The grandfathers. Yeah, from all that time.
So in theory, people could come along and they could pay you to cook and they could pay him to tell them about horticulture at the same time.
That's just too funny because we'll be down here, Katherine, going to the down at Hampton Court.
Yeah, the flower show.
Yeah, the flower show. We'll be here. Like, is it the 21st of June or something like that? We'll be here. We'll be in your vicinity, sweetie.
My region.
Yeah, your region, the lower regions, sweetie.
Oh, good heavens.
Yeah. So.
Well, I look forward to that.
Yeah.
And on that bombshell, I think we'll
on that lead balloon.
I think we'll sign off.
Yeah, and it's lovely. Thank you for listening.